Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Hope everyone's doing great. Yeah, great. I can't speak. The Great Ace Attorney 2, twice in a row, or twice this week. Yeah, cause I mean, first of all, I was really curious on what was gonna happen next. Last time we finished the trial. Part 1 anyway, the first day of trial, and then we have to do our investigation homework. And then we did a little bit of talking with Iris after Susato came back. Yes! So happy about that. And I did, usually when it says to be continued, I kind of like end it there, but you know, I didn't want to wait, so yeah, and I felt kind of like because I had to end the stream and it was getting late. But today I am playing more. Yeah. See, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't fucking remember anymore what it was. So let's just get right into it, shall we? The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, or 2 Resolve. The Return of the Great Departed Soul, Investigation Part 2. So we are now back at the legal consultancy. Oh, and we should be able to finally investigate the machine, because we weren't able to before, because Hairbrain was like, no, my hypothesis, you know. So, yeah, we are finally able to do that, and that's exciting. That's exciting. Good. Alright, I think we did all the speaking that we need to do with Susato last time, so let me just double check what we've got here. We've got the green balloon that they were like, it doesn't exist, but it actually does exist. We don't know. But now we have photographic evidence that it did exist, despite it not looking green on the photo because it's sepia tone, but it doesn't have a design on it, so yeah. Anyway, homework. Let's go to Sholmes' suite. Why don't we do that? Also, I'm still very curious as to how that wax figure... You know what? I was just thinking, I remembered something that I thought about. So, I was wondering how that wax figure museum place, the wax house, whatever, I wanted to know how that place had anything to do with this case, because it doesn't make sense for them to make us go to a place that has such a weird, like, I don't know, it, like, we put so much effort into that place. We did a whole dance of deduction while we were there, so it has to be important, you know? It can't just be like, oh, random haha place, Sholmes' side gig is standing still for hours on end pretending to be a wax statue. That can't be the case. So I was wondering, and so they said wax figure, a model, was stolen and there was a ransom note for it. And now I wonder, what if the body that was in the machine was a wax figure, and then he was actually in the balloon? But then now I'm like, how did the figure walk into the machine then? I don't know. Just so many theories going on in my head that could be possibilities, but I don't have all the information yet to actually solidify them. But anyway, getting off track here. Oh, nothing here. Lord Chief Justice's office? Oh, we can't go to the prosecutor's office. They won't let us. I saw it grayed out. Who is this? That's a new character. Oh, who's that standing beside Lord Strongheart? Excuse me. I wonder. I've never seen her before. Hi. It's not scary at all. Oh, the young champion of the court. You had some success this morning, I understand. I did! And you've thrown the entire government into disarray as a result. Well, I mean, sorry. Oh, you mean because of Professor Hairbrain's experiment? Sham science being demonstrated at London's great exhibition. The country's been made to look foolish, and now politicians are scrabbling to respond. Lord Van Zeeks is in Whitehall as we speak, giving an emergency briefing. Oh dear, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. None of this is your responsibility. The government is entirely to blame for having been taken in. The special dispensation that prevents investigation at the scene will be annulled later today. Once that happens, my forensic investigation team will move in and deal with the scrap metal in no time. It's scrap metal now, is it? Hi. You are, like... very pale. And I don't mean just the skin, like, oh my god, you're pale, but like everything except your outfit underneath your lab coat. Vampiric, if I will. Because, like, the only reason why I thought that, though, is the brooch on her jacket. And also, what is that thing on the necktie? It kind of looks like the things you would see in the hospital. It's like, what is it? Apollo's staff thing that Hermes has because he took it as a baby or something. I don't remember. Something with cows. I might be wrong. I don't 100% remember. Anyway. Till later then, Lord Strongheart. Yes, thank you. Bye. She looks cool though. I like her design. Sharp. Who was that? None of your business. Oh, never mind. That was Dr. Courtney Scythe. Scythe? I'm gonna say Scythe. Scotland Yard's esteemed chief coroner. I knew it! I knew it! She's leading the forensic investigations team's handling of this case. She was just delivering her report about the victim, in fact. Oh, I see. About Mr. Asman. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner's office to reevaluate its findings. I don't have the time to tell you what she concluded. If you want to know, you'll have to ask her directly. You can find her in the forensic laboratory. We get to go to the lab! Right. Now, what were you here to see me about? I could give you 7 minutes and 39 seconds of my time, so now it's probably 7 minutes. So he's not running quite so spectacularly late anymore. Come on, we have like 6 minutes 30 seconds. Forensic team. What exactly is the forensic investigation team that you mentioned before? The British Empire's police force must become the most exemplary in the world. For that to happen, it's imperative that we embrace forensic science and everything it has to offer. I first created the forensic investigation team a year ago now, unofficially of course, to pave the way. Ooh, ambitious. Goodness, a year ago. At next month's symposium, I intend to present the results of their work to the world. Is the next case gonna have Professor Mikotoba then? I'm so excited. And the judge. Seishiro Jikoku, or Jikoku Seishiro. Once I do that, the House of Lords will be powerless to impose the creation of a full-scale forensics division. And once that happens, the position of Attorney General will be mine, and criminals will suffer dearly. Oh dear. What do you mean? Oh, please don't actually burn them. I intend to see to it personally. Oh dear. The birds! There they are! Look at those eyes. He means every word. Don't burn them for real, please. We don't need a witch hunt, okay? Also, London's burned down enough. Dr. Scythe is an extremely reliable coroner. When I officially establish the Forensics Division of Scotland Yard, she will run it as my right-hand woman. At least he's not sexist. Mostly, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yes, my lord. Your father should be on the high seas as we speak, making his way here to represent the Empire of Japan. Yes, that's right. I understand he will arrive at the beginning of next month. Are you acquainted, Lord Strongheart? With Professor Mikotoba, I mean. It was many years ago now, but yes, I remember Dr. Mikotoba very well. Surprise! Okay, how do you know? How much do you know? And how is this news to Susato? Well, I guess it would be news. If my memory serves, it was some 15 years ago now that your father came to Britain as a visiting student. It was the year I was born. So, yes, 16 years ago, in fact. Mikotoba was a strong practitioner of a young... Where did I read strong? Because of his name. Oh my god. Was a young practitioner of forensic science, and Jigoku accompanied him as a young promising judge. The... What? What is this word? Punctiliousness? It probably means something about punctual. Knowing this guy, it's something behavior that is very careful and correct so that you perform your duties exactly as you should. Okay, close. Meticulous, careful, scrupulous. Got it. Thank you, Google. Not that I wish to imply impoliteness or carelessness on your part in any way. I didn't think that you were. Dr. Mikotoba studied forensics at one of London's large hospitals. St. Sinners, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I heard that name somewhere. Then Dr. Scythe knows my father, does she? Yes. She was a young medical assistant at the time, so I doubt their paths crossed regularly. But I've no doubt they knew each other superficially. After all, Dr. Mikotoba was here studying his subject for some 6 years in total. 6 years? That's a long time to be studying abroad, isn't it? I mean, kinda, yeah. I guess especially in that time period. But at the same time, I don't know. I lived with my grandmother in those years, so he left his newly born daughter behind and went overseas for 6 whole years. Are you judging? Do you know Scared? It was a rather turbulent time at home. Oh. Perhaps father wanted a reason to get away. Oh no, that's not good. What do you mean? Why? Oh dear. Well, clearly something was going on at the time. None of your business at the moment. Unless it relates to anything here, but I don't know for sure about that yet. I wanted to ask you about Lord Van Zieks, actually. I heard that his older brother was killed some years ago. Again, you know, I get it, you're nosy, you're curious, but is this really the time to be discussing this? And also, behind the guy's back? By a mass murderer known as the Professor, who targeted nobles and royalty. Is that right? You Japanese are a thorough lot. You've done your research well. Yes. And you could say it was that very incident that gave rise to the Reaper. Oh dear. What? Why? When his brother, Clint Van Zieks, was murdered... Murdered? What the fuck is wrong with me? Murdered. It was just after young Baroque had graduated from the University of London and became a prosecutor. When obvious criminals who managed to evade conviction in court started disappearing, rumors quickly spread throughout the capital. Londoners started to say that wherever Baroque Van Zieks went, the ghost of his dead brother wasn't far behind. Oh my word! So, Lord Van Zieks isn't the Reaper. It's the ghost of his brother? No! I don't think he meant it literally. He's not even giving him the time to, like, respond to that. Alright, so I'm guessing it's been past... Right. It's about Professor Harebrain's experimental machine. We'd like your permission to examine the remains, if possible. Can we? No, but... Not in the slightest. In fact, you could say I was barely aware of the subject at all until recently. Well, the special dispensation legally preventing investigation of the machine is currently being annulled. Within a few hours, Dr. Syed's team of forensic experts will begin their own investigation. But I suppose until then, there's no harm in you looking at the wreckage. As long as you touch nothing. I promise I won't touch a thing. Thank you. Being able to look at it is better than nothing. And I'll be able to see too. So excited. Alright, thank you. I'm surprised that was only 7 minutes and 36 seconds. No problem. Thank you for your time, sir. We are extremely sorry to have troubled you when you are so busy, my lord. Alright. Also need a drink of water. This place is pretty imposing though. It's like such a large space. Okay. A new location. Alright, later. Prison, we're just going down the list. Whoa, Harebrain, you have been busy. What's he doing? He's... oh my! The whole wall of the cell is covered in mathematical equations. And he's still writing more now. Professor, sorry to interrupt. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, and who is this young lady? My name is Susato Mikotoba. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant. It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Silence. Oh, if only! If only I'd met a refined young woman like you sooner! Dude, you're like... I don't know where this line is leading to. Because if it's gonna be, like, romantic, I'm sorry to say, you're way too old for her. He's like, what, 33 or something? Yeah, sorry to say, but absolutely not. None of this would have happened. No, that's not logical. That makes no sense at all. Oh dear, I'm sorry if my presence here upsets you. I owe you an apology too, Professor. I didn't manage to deliver what I promised you I would in court this morning. Oh, no! No! The whole thing, the whole miserable affair. It all happened because I've been such a complete and utter clot. I don't think this is the voice I gave him, but I'm okay. Professor Harebrain, what have you been working on in your cell? Oh, you mean that? Oh dear, how embarrassing. I was suddenly struck by an idea, you see, and I simply had to write it down. The wall was all I had to hand. What? Had to hand? Oh, got it. Oh, is it some new hypothesis? Something to surpass super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, maybe? No, actually. This is my autobiography. But how is this... What? Your autobiography? How? How I was diddled and fiddled by Albert Harebrain. I found I can represent my old fortunes with only odd numbers in an ambitious set of simultaneous equations. Really? Oh no! A little book that just says science on it. You can't beat the man's optimism, that's for sure. I see. Well, for now, would you mind if we talked a little more about the case? Alright, here we go. I know, but we're not going to have to sit through an explanation of all these equations, are we? I don't want to have to deal with that again. We already did something similar with strong art. Alright, dude, calm down. So, about the trial this morning. Oh, poor guy. Everything I believed in has been turned on its head. My research, my Mr. Asmund, the kinesis machine, my hypothesis even. I'm sorry it's come to this. There was really no other way. No, it's not your fault. I wanted to protect my work, but in the end there was nothing worth protecting. Aww. It was never my intention to deceive anyone. I didn't want to trick the public. Again, I don't even remember what voice I gave him last time. How am I so forgetful? No, of course you didn't. But in court this morning, I realized something. Oh? If you've done something wrong without knowing it, you've still done something wrong. Logically, it makes no difference if you are aware of it or not. I think it doesn't make a difference. It's mostly on how you react to realizing you've done something wrong. Or if someone tells you you've done something wrong, you know? Ignorance is a poor excuse. Oh, the blame still lies with me. Oh, Professor. He believed in me this morning, you know? Baroque did. He believed in my hypothesis. Well, I think that was just a necessary factor in the prosecution establishing its case. No, Baroque wouldn't do something like that. I'm sure he genuinely believed it. Did he? Did he now? Who knows? Okay, why do you think so? And then we'll get to the other stuff. Oh. So in a way, protecting his hypothesis as well, maybe? I feel like I dealt some finishing blow there. Oh no. So, if any other prosecutor had taken the case, if it was anyone other than Baroque, I'm sure the prosecution wouldn't have declared my hypothesis a complete and utter nonsense. Oh, poor guy. I like how his hair moves, though. And in that case, you would have been declared a fraud yourself, Professor. Oh, I mean, I feel like he shouldn't still be declared a fraud, though, because he didn't really make the machine, right? So he made the science, but we don't know for sure if the machine was made to the specifications that he laid out. You know? So I wonder if he would have made a successful, even if partially successful machine if he had built it himself. He's an extremely kind-hearted soul, he says. Well, we know from, not last time, but the time before when I was streaming this, his Grinch heart is growing. But that extremely kind-hearted soul spent all morning trying to paint you as a murderer, didn't he? He's trying to see the best in his friends, Sato, please. And what about the whole Reaper side of things? How does that fit in with the kind-hearted soul idea? Well, he's not the Reaper! Alright, anyway. Asmon. Do you think he set out to trick me from the very start? I'm sorry to say that does seem likely, yes. Unfortunately. When I first met him, he introduced himself as a wealthy financier. He looked over the paper I'd written and said my work would benefit all humanity and must be pursued. I feel like that's closer to the voice I did last time. He was so enthused, he was so emphatic. But in reality, he was the mastermind of some vast criminal network, it seems. Unfortunately. I still can't believe it. Oh. As the machine was essentially a set decoration for some stage magic. It probably didn't require a large amount of investment, actually. But the scale of it wasn't just some small trick. It was a very elaborate feat of deception. Barely legal part-time work to try to earn just a few measly pennies. Oh no! To go through all of that, only to be taken for a complete fool. It's too rotten to believe. It is. I agree. And that's why we have to find those responsible and bring them to justice. Mr. Asmon is no more, of course, which leaves only the engineer. Mr. Enoch Drebber. Alright, about this Drebber fellow, we don't know what he looks like yet. All we know is he had the crossbow, and he's the one that did the shooting of the balloon. Is he an engineer, or a magician, or a swindler? It was about a year ago when Mr. Asmon first brought Drebber to meet me at my laboratory. Since then, I've met him many times to discuss details about the kinesis machine. But at no point did you have any inkling that he was just an illusionist. Oh, he definitely wasn't just an illusionist. What do you mean? He was a wealth of deep scientific knowledge. There's no question of that the man's a genuine scientist. It's instantly apparent in the conversation. Alright, so... But the wretched man deceived you, Professor. It's unforgivable. We must do everything we can to find him and bring him to justice. Are there no more clues you can give us to his whereabouts? Oh, maybe. Oh, never mind, no. Darn it. No clues while he was talking with you? What's this? Where's his workshop? Unless it's in Germany, but... Dude, that's a place we could find the man. Excuse me, what the fuck? Why didn't you mention this before? Enoch Drebber's workshop. There's every chance we might find the man there. Come on, what the fuck, dude? Where is it? So you've been to Drebber's place of work, then? Yes, just once, you understand. It was an enormous place. Plenty of room to construct the kinesis machine, you see. Where can we find it? We have to go there at once. There's a good chance that we'll find Drebber there. Germany, right? Well, yes, definitely, I'm sure, as in... I'm sure you're not going to want to hear this. but I have absolutely no idea where the workshop is at all. What? Hairbrain, why? I'm so sorry. No. I was more than half expecting that. And you didn't find that suspicious at all? He blindfolded you. He wasn't taking any chances then. Oh my god. Fucking Christ, okay. Oh, here he is again. He's doing his jig again. Absolutely not. What do you think, Mr. Sato? Dear machine for your next birthday? I've never used any kind of perfume, Mr. Naruhodo. And I'm not sure I'd like to start with that. No, I don't think so either. I don't suppose you know even part of the workshop's address, Professor. You don't have a business card for Mr. Drebber, for example. The man was clearly very cautious, Mr. Sato. I'm sure that... Ooh, I'm guessing he did. Oh, good! Perfect! What? Let me see that. Throw etiquette to the wind, why don't you? What's it say? Enoch Drebber, engineer. That's it? I'm afraid that's all it says. There's no address. No. Oh well, I can't say I'm surprised. Still, this could be useful. Okay. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Okay, Enoch Drebber. There's some symbols on the corner here. There's some splotchiness. There's dark smudge here. I think perhaps it's machine oil. Yes, possibly. Professor Harebrain mentioned something about the oil Mr. Drebber uses, didn't he? He said it was specially imported, very high quality oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain. Yes, that's right. But more importantly, that is more fragrant than the finest perfume. So, excuse me a moment. Does it have a distinct scent? Oh, it doesn't appear to have any scent at all. What the fuck? Okay, no. I wonder if that's important. It looks handwritten. Okay. Is there anything to present to him, actually? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, well, we can go to the stage then. And we can finally take a look at the stuff. Okay. See, the last stream, I was like so pissed because they said, oh, he fell from top to bottom into the crystal tower. But I'm looking at the crystal tower now, and it's a hole on the side of the tower. So he couldn't have fallen from top down if the hole is in the side. I'm really confused about that. Doggy! Oh my god, it's a puppy! And Gina. I had no idea there were so many people in the world. I know what you mean. It's really packed here today. It feels as though it's taken us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds at this point. Has it? I shut my brain down so I didn't really notice, to be honest. Oh my god. Honestly though, Yunosuke, same. I do that sometimes. I once walked for like, I had 2 appointments so far away in time in the city, that going home would have been pointless. So I literally just kept walking for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours almost, just not really thinking about what I was doing, just walking. Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Ooh, Mr. Naruhodo, I should not have done that when I didn't breathe in. There you are. I had a feeling you lot would show your mugs here before long. Is it Gregson? Okay, never mind. Wrong voice. Oh, Inspector Gregson. I see you're hard at work as usual. Warm greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since we last met. No, it's not to you, Ryunosuke. Never to you. Oh my god. He's probably talking to Susato. What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this morning. Not you, Sunshine. The gentlewoman so loyally at your side. Oh. Why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice. He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose. As you've probably guessed, we were hoping to investigate this scene some more. Right, well, that's the young trainee's domain. Oi, get over here, Gina. But the puppy! She seemed to be busy playing with the puppy, probably giving it a traditional East End training. Gina? She's a police officer now. Amazing, isn't it? She's a good kid, actually. Heart's in the right place, anyway. She's got the detection bug, if you ask me. Yep, I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely. Aw, that's so sweet. What do you mean? I'm being transferred. It's time for me to say toodaloo to London. No, you're leaving! Why? Oh no, really? That's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. Where are you going to be posted then? We'll come see how you're getting along. Not likely, but you're welcome to try. If you don't mind a trip to France, that is. Why are you going all the way to France? What the fuck? To France? Why? Wait, but why are you going to France? But France, it's an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there? I mean, but you're police. Unless you're something bigger than that. No! Gregson! What? What, you're taking Gina to Paris? Well, I can't leave her here in London. He knows what become of her. No, Gina! I suppose he's worried she's slipped back into slipping her hands in people's pockets and purses. No! I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Mr. Naruhodo. I think he's worried about the Reaper. Alright. Because she was a defendant. I forgot. So that's playing on Inspector Gregson's mind too, is it? Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this to Gina, so don't go blabbing, you hear? Me? Whoops. No, of course not. Alright, I won't go blabbing, I'm sorry, Gregson. I've got to keep that diving diva safe and sound, until all this is over, at least. Oh, he's so nice. Gina! Yo! Oh, she doesn't like that. Oi, did you just call me a bloomin' diving diva again? Yep, you did. So you heard that, did ya? Right, well, any questions about the scene, you can put them to my capable detective diva here. Cute. Alright, you're the boss. Alright, Gina. Inspector Lestrade's in charge here now. I mean, you're not an inspector yet. It's okay. I suppose I'd better keep my word and not mention anything about Paris. So, Gina, you've got a new dog, have you? Oh my god, it's so cute! Toby! Isn't he great? Toby's his name. Oh, he's so cute! I still prefer Wagahai, but Toby is so adorable. Oh, how delightful! He's absolutely adorable. Yes, the dog does seem lovely, but it's not so lovely Inspector Gregson that's playing on my mind, to be honest. Alright, we gotta talk about... We wanna inspect the thing. Investigating the scene. Gina, we were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, alright. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Easy. Oh, that's alright, is it? I'm gonna be playing with my new friend here. Ah, yes, Toby. Oh, always got a matching scarf. Bandana, whatever. The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind. Sorry, you can't go up there, Suze. Suze? Oh. It's like I told Otto yesterday. Even I ain't allowed near that wreck. What's the call again? The reason we ain't supposed to touch it? The special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act? Is that what you were thinking of? That's the one! That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. Well, we're allowed to look at it. We got permission from... oh my god, I forgot his title already. I forgot his title. Lord Chief Justice. The Forensic Investigation Team. Is that what you were thinking of? That's the one, yeah. But isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted? Not yet, Susato. I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with you. They're still supposed to get permission from some bigwig or other, as far as I know. We got the permission. What was his name again? Lord Strange something? I'm not sure that's quite right, Gina. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps. That's the one, yeah. Apparently he's always watching the time or something. Exactly. Always. Actually, we've just recently been to see Lord Strongheart. How's your night, lovely laugher? Thanks for asking. My night's fine. The day was mostly just grocery shopping and stuff, so today's been okay. Just maniacal chores and tasks, but no issues here today. How about you? Hope you're doing well. How's your night, I guess? Night? Yeah. I hope you had a good day. You what? You've met him? Last time the boss was all called to go and see him, he waited for 3 hours at the Cove's office and came back sniveling. Tragic. Well, Lord Strongheart has given us permission to examine the scene, as long as we touch nothing. Oh yeah? Honestly, we promise we're telling the truth, Gina. Alright then, go ahead. But if it turns out you're lying, it'll be the boss who gets it. He'll never eat another chip again in his life. So, I mean, he probably should cut down on the chips, to be honest. But anyway. So, you're still saying all this above board, are ya? All this is above board. I'm sure everything will be fine. That really would be tragic. Alright then, them's the stairs. Off you go. Oh, thank you, Gina. Alright, but we'll go up after we finish a little nice conversation with you. It was great, wasn't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one. It was a new one on me that, I don't know why I couldn't read the rest of that for a second there. You know, being in court and not spending the whole time worrying I'm about to be found out. Right, because she wasn't the defendant this time. You did keep an awful lot of secrets in all your previous court appearances, didn't you? Yeah, and Otto's made things hard for me every single time and all. Just doing my job, Gina. Oh, what the fuck? But watching someone else get it in the neck is a lot of fun, actually. Oh my god. The dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client. Yes, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though. Oh, Nunosuke, no, don't say that. It's the boss I feel sorry for, set off to do the impossible. What do you mean? He's supposed to arrest that other cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again? Drebber. Mr. Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber. That's the one, yeah. I love Gina, but sometimes. Oh no, he's gonna get an ulcer from all the stress. Oh dear. But I do wonder if that isn't actually from all the fried food. Maybe a mix of both. Oh no, we're adding to the conversation. I wanna investigate. So Scotland Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they've had any luck. He's really fun looking, got two eyes what don't match. Stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. Really? I want to look at it. I want to look at it. We gotta go to Van Ziek's. Whenever the prosecutor's office is open. He's always had it in for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always scowling about, mind. Probably would have been a pretty good boss as it goes. She'd rather be the Reaper's apprentice than a detective's trainee. The way I see it, if the choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-glugging demigod, you're equally badly off with both. Nunosuke, why would you say that to her? Glad we put that one to bed. Oh my god. I wonder if there's something on the card that actually can lead us to Drebber. Maybe like these two things, though this could just be like plus and minus for like batteries and shit. But like, you know, energy, positive, negative. But I don't know if that's actually the case with this as well. And I don't know how this will help us find out where he is. So when did you acquire Toby? This is very important to the investigation, Gina. Where did you find that little mutt den, Gina? Why are you calling him that? Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with Gina here. What the fuck's wrong with you? Slight overreaction, don't you think? He ain't no mutt, alright. Toby's... how did they put it? Yes! A bona fide detective, so cute. Chief Inspector Toby, oh my god! More senior than Inspector Gregson, is he? Oh, I love this. That's so cute. I heard that they're already being used officially in Germany as part of the city policing. They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They have a wonderful sense of smell after all. I have a fairly good sense of smell myself, as it happens. Do you know Skit? No. I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments. What the fuck? I'm sure anyone can smell that. But why would you say that? What the fuck? Oh my god. What are you doing? So cute. That's an over-exaggeration though, but he can. That's what you. Mr. Naruhodo, I think you might have missed the point by rather a wide margin. I just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. So cute. Toby is such a cutie. Oh, the scum on the earth strikes again. Found him at the East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out on the street. There you go. I knew she'd lifted him from somewhere. But how dare someone just abandon their dog on the street? I was not watching, what was it? I was reading something how it was going to be kitten season soon, or if it's already kitten season now, I don't remember. I read this a while ago, and how people were like, please look out for plastic bags or just anything that might be moving or something. And I'm just like, people suck. Like, why would you do that? Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? To children and to animals. Alright, here we go. But yeah, I don't know, it pisses me off. Poor dog. Same reason people are pricks, yeah. Such a shame. Alright, let's go to the exhibition. The experimentation, whatever. Stage. Well, I'm glad Toby is with a good person. Oh my, so this is the machine that was used to deceive people into thinking instantaneous kinesis had taken place. Yes, that's right, or rather it was the machine. It's a little worse for wear at the moment. What extraordinary lengths Professor Harebrain went to in order to obtain the research grant. No! The professor was tricked as well. He didn't know anything about it. Yes, of course. It is amazing though, isn't it? The scale of the whole affair is so very, British. Actually, you're right about that. You'd never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure. Oh, look, is that... There he is! Lord Van Zieks! So, I think we're more or less done here, aren't we? Shall we, Mr. Sato? Ryunosuke, no. Already? He is the Reaper, remember? We do well to keep our distance, I think. No, it's so rude! But, if we have permission to be here... but we have permission to be here, from the top. We are perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine, as long as we don't touch anything. From the top? Oh, do you mean Lord Strongheart? Oh, that did not come out the way I wanted it to. Alright. Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like. She could have been at the center of the explosion here and it wouldn't have been her steel will. Oh. This is a little awkward. I guess I should speak with the man. Wow, he's fucking tall, by the way. Hi, Lord Van Zeeks. Least approachable man in the world winner 10 years in a row. Be strong, Mr. Naruhodo. Your country and your assistant stand firm behind you. Think those are his boots? I mean, I'm sure there are heels on those shoes, definitely. But not high enough for him to be that much shorter than he looks now. I don't think. Baroque Van Zeeks. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see if they even have it. What? 6'4"? No fucking way. Hold on. Nui. Ryunosuke 168. Asogi 174. Suzato 153. Holmes 8183. 80. No. Gina 160. Tonate. Okay, but no, I don't care about that. I want. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this. Oh, Van Zeek's 192. Okay. Yeah, 6'3" about. 192 centimeters. Wow, okay, tall boy. Jeez, okay. So Van Zeeks is about 6'3". Lord Van Zeeks. He's like, what are you doing here? What? Well, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it? He's like, what the fuck did you talk to me for? That's it? I thought I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Apparently you Nipponese are unequipped to read the signs. Oh, I read them. Oh no. So, what are you doing here? Entry to this area is prohibited. Well, the thing is... Lord Chief Justice Strongheart granted us permission to investigate, on the condition that we didn't disturb anything. And yet you've managed to disturb me. Well, no, as long as we managed to not touch anything. God damn it, I'm sorry. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have talked to you, my bad. Never mind, state your business then. Come to think of it, there are quite a few things I'd like to ask Lord Van Zeeks about. Not least of which is that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Ask away, Mr. Naruhodo. You won't know unless you try. Oh, so optimistic, Susato. Okay, no! Why wouldn't I talk to him about this? That is not a subject I want to broach with this guy. Or breach. Like... it's none of our fucking business. You know... Okay, I'm gonna go with Enoch Drebber first. I mean, I have to ask him, that's the thing. I'm gonna go with Enoch Drebber first, so at least I'll get the information I need from the man. And then I can ask about the brother and then have him explode at Ryunosuke and be like, it's none of your business. Okay, let's go with this first. The police trying to locate the engineer, Mr. Drebber, already. Surely that goes without saying. We're very keen to see him found as well. The trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description of the man we heard in court earlier. We heard he had a photo. So, I was just wondering, I mean, I realize it's probably not possible, but, we'd very much appreciate any more clues you can give us. Susato, you're so brave, so brave! Wow, Susato-san really knows how to take the bull by the horns. Can we see? The Grinch heart grows. Okay, fine, why not? Yes! I have a photograph of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. 10 years ago? Oh. Though it appears he already had the black monocle at the time. It's like a sunglass for one eye. What? Oh, no, nothing. I was just surprised that you shared that with us. We all need the man's testimony in court tomorrow, which means we have to do everything that we possibly can to track him down in the short time available. So why wouldn't I show you the photograph? I don't know. What is it about Lord Van Zieks? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. The photograph of Trevor has been entered into the court record. Okay. It's hard to make out, but he appears to be wearing a monocle with black glass. Okay, well, sorry, I'm gonna do this to you, Lord Van Zieks, but because we are playing as Yunosuke, who is incredibly nosy for some reason, here we go. So, Clint. He's like, what the fuck are you bringing my brother into this for? Was the name of your older brother, I understand, Lord Van Zieks. So, you've been investigating me, have you? I mean, you are interesting. Oh, no, it's not like that. Well, alright, it is a bit like that. Wait, are you really... Are you gonna... Oh, he's actually speaking to us about it. You know, okay, honestly though, like, while I'm surprised that he's even, like, discussing this with us, like, it's reminding me, last stream we were in his office. Last stream? Wait, wasn't... No, the stream before. We were in his office, and he was just, like, letting us talk shit, be funny, and he was just like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm right here. Alright, here we go. More lore. Background story of Lord Baroque Van Zieks. My older brother was also a prosecutor. He was the pride of the Van Zieks family. But tragically, a vicious killer took him from us. Oh no! The professor, you mean? Is something funny? That's the extent of what you've discovered, is it? I shouldn't be surprised. Sorry. There's more to it then. Lackluster work is very much your trademark, isn't it? Well, you're too kind. Are you going to tar on all Nipponese with the same brush next? So tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident? As it happens, Lord Van Zieks, there's a rather curious case that's coming to our attention. Are you aware of the Madame Tussville's Museum of Waxwork by any chance? Of course he is. I am, naturally. I believe that since last month, I feature in one of the displays there. for public scorn. Oh no! Of course, the infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he? Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. The professor. Yes, it's the professor. Mr. Sholmes is investigating the case as we speak. Oh dear. Well, now you know. Oh, oh. Oh no, he's turned white as a sheet. Ooh, okay. Oh, Masked Man. Ah, the file I requested for the trial tomorrow. Thank you. Susato? Are you alright? Who is this man, Mr. Naruhodo? I don't know. I don't know. Who could it be? Lord Van Zeek's apprentice, apparently. So, I'm not the only one. Because he looks super familiar. Wait! I'm not gonna say anything. Because I might be wrong, but it's so likely if both Ryunosuke and Susato are like, he's so familiar, but why? Then, and in the last case, we were like, what if he is alive? And then Susato was like, oh no, we can't say that because you can't bring my hopes up only for it to be wrong and then crush me again. So, okay, hold on. We'll see. Lord Van Zeeks, may we speak with your apprentice for a moment? No, we can't. He apparently won't speak. If he says a word and they hear the voice, it's gonna confirm it's gonna confirm if this person is who I think it might be or not. Oh, he left. Kazuma-sama! No! Kazuma? Question? I don't believe it. Your posture, your presence. It can only be. It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama? Oh my god, what the fuck? I felt something strange the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. What the fuck? Can it really be you, Kazuma? And he's leaving. Wait! Too late. Your apprentice is Japanese, dude. What's going on here? Your apprentice, dude. He might be the friend we thought was dead, but might not be dead because no one checks the pulse of the victims of these things. And so annoying. Here we go. What is your interest in my apprentice exactly? You act as if you know the man or something. We maybe know. Well, since when has he been in your care? I don't recall you having an apprentice before I left Britain 6 months ago. Lord Strongheart introduced me about 3 months ago now, with instructions to mentor him as a prosecutor. But he didn't tell you why, did he? Oh my god. No! Amnesia! But the name Kazuma got him to speak! So he recognizes the names a little bit. No! Oh my god. What? He's to serve as my judicial assistant on Lord Strongheart's orders. He'll be in court with us. Now then, unless I'm much mistaken, I believe this conversation has run its course. Oh, yes, thank you. You go back to your thing. Oh my god, what the fuck? God damn, okay. Oh, poor Susato. When Susato-san called out like that, it really seemed to hit a nerve. When she called out, Kazuma-sama. Oh. Alright, well. Oh, wow, okay, now we're gonna examine this while being, like, heartbroken. This wasn't here yesterday. Really? But if I'm not mistaken, it's the cage in which the victim was standing before he was apparently beamed through the air. Wait, but why would the cage be here? A Japanese cypress. Yeah, that is strange, especially because it was made out of wood. I suppose they must have brought it back here when they finished their work. Okay. I know we were given strict instructions not to touch anything, but still, this is too important of a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for the trial. Well, you're not technically touching it, you're just recording that it exists, right? So, I think it's fine. I'm surprised by the lack of scorch marks, by the way, too. Oh, wait. The metal grill, it does look like it's meant to open. There's hinges in it. Or there are hinges. So what if there's a body in the hot air balloon ready for this to happen, whatever, right? And the body in the machine would drop down and not be hit with the blast. And that's how they were able to do that trick. If the floor had opened at the precise moment the explosion occurred, the bird cage could have dropped through and disappeared from sight. Okay. I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there? You'd already met that masked man, hadn't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, yesterday, in fact, at Lord Van Zeek's office. I see. And if Kazuma-sama really is still alive, it means that Mr. Sholmes lied to us. Oh. No. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Oh. Oh dear. But did he lie, or did he just not check a pulse? Or check if the man was breathing? And also, we haven't really, I mean, we didn't ever bring it up, so we didn't lie about anything, but we haven't told them about Mr. John Wilson. I know. We're going to need to speak to him about that. Oh, this is heartbreaking. Oh, dude. We're leaving. Okay, we'll go. We'll go. Just foreign affairs. Well, okay. We could do without that. All right, we'll leave. All right, we'll be on our way. Let's go, Mr. Sato. Of course. All right. All right. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to talk. Why would? I don't know if that's necessary yet, so I'm gonna go. We'll see Sholmes later, or... Okay, I just saw the thing where she was like, "Are you sure we've asked everything we need to?" So okay, fine, I'll talk to her about the... No. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Gina, we were actually hoping that we could investigate the scene again. Oh, that. Oh, Toby, you're such a cutie. Apparently, we can't look around on the stage now because the forensic investigation team are at work. Can't you do anything, Gina, in your capacity as Inspector Lestrade? No, because she's not an inspector. Look, I'd like to help you out. But I'm just a trainee, ain't I? Ain't nothing I can do. When it suits you, yes. It's okay. I got it. Just thought I'd ask. Is there anything else I need to look here, though? We already have this. Is this new? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Poor Professor Hairbrain. I do feel sorry for him that his dreams have been shattered like this. Someone's well and truly burst his bubble, as it were. Yunosuke, not time for jokes. Ouch. I'm a bad person. Oh my god. That's so funny. Okay, again though, because do we have the image of that? No, okay, so I'm gonna explain. So they said that if the balloon was here, if it popped and he fell down through this and crashed in and died, is what we were told. However, that doesn't really make sense if the crash site is on the side here. The side of the building. I don't get it. What a shame that the symbolic landmark of the Great Exhibition has been damaged like that. Yes, unfortunately, the birdcage crashed in the most prominent position possible. It's the gods giving us a warning, if you ask me. Man must travel under his own steam and not cut corners with instantaneous kinesis. But imagine what might have happened if the birdcage had landed in a slightly different location. The death toll could have been far worse. So I think perhaps it was a blessing in disguise. I don't know. Well, the gods are benevolent, obviously. I did say it was just a warning. Man must travel under his own steam, or next time birdcages will rain down on all of you. What the fuck? Your faith is much stronger than I realized. Well, how do you think I passed the entrance exam for Yume University? It wasn't by studying alone. Oh, Yunosuke. Let's check this first, and then I'll go to Madame Tuspel's. Oh. I believe this is it, Dr. Scythe's laboratory. That chemical smell really assaults the nose, and there's plenty to assault the eyes in here too. It looks as though the doctor isn't here. But we're here now, so we might as well do some sightseeing, don't you think? What a seasoned tourist you've become, Mrs. Sato. We could just have a little look around, being careful not to upset any restless souls. Oh, okay, so she's not here. Maybe she's at the exhibition. That owl is just staring at us. Taxidermied, maybe? I would not like to work in a place like this. It's very tidy though, isn't it, Mr. Naruhodo? Imagine how efficiently she must work. I mean, tidy, yes. My desk was supposed to be tidy today, but it's not. The lighting is poor, which is bad for the eyes, and the chemical smell can't be good for you. Not to mention the skeleton watching over you as you work, which is definitely bad for the nerves. Well, yes, those are valid concerns, I suppose. I could just about cope with a one-eyed Daruma doll watching over me, but that's all. Well, I mean, you made it one-eyed. Look at all the bottles on the shelf in the cabinets. What an assortment of chemicals. Okay, is Susato, are you going to say, hopefully it's locked so Ryunosuke doesn't drink any of the shit like he did at the hospital last time when we were doing Olive Green's case? Because if you are, fuck off. Like, that's so rude. It better not. Because these aren't even medical chemicals anymore. These are different. Well, medical in the sense that you use it on a dead body, but... Oh my god. She better not. Or actually do. Actually, please do. I hope this is going where I think it's going. These ones here are labeled highly toxic. Ugh, that's worrying, because there are also things that look like salt and pepper shakers in there. Why? Oh, yes, and they actually say salt and pepper on them. The doctor probably spends a lot of time in this room, I suppose. Perhaps she has meals here sometimes, but I wouldn't put them in the same cabinet as the highly toxic items. Life goes on, even when you're surrounded by death. What the fuck? There's a skeleton. That's the owl. Well, look at this. What a magnificent display case. The cherry wood has been polished to high sheen, and the intricate carving is a joy to behold. Western cabinet makers really are very skilled, aren't they? Do you have nothing to say about the skeleton inside, Mr. Naruto? I think he's trying to ignore it. Miss Susato? Can't you tell when I'm trying very hard to avoid talking about the terrifying contents of the case? It's how I cope! I'll be sure to remember that from now on. So funny. The lack of music is really freaking me out a bit too. But it's also reminding me a bit more about investigating in the original trilogy, the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Because there was music at times, but there were places where there would be no music at all. And I think the music depended on if a person was actually there or not. Maybe that's the case with this as well. They're not alive, Ryunosuke. Well, no, they wouldn't have. They're taxidermy mounts, Mr. Naruhodo. I was afraid you were going to say that. I've been trying very hard to tell myself they're just sleeping with their eyes open. Yes, I think perhaps you were wise to put something like your Daruma doll on display in the office instead. Not the bedroom. Okay, anything else here? Oh, what is that? Oh, they're... what's the word? Preserved? No, 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 no. Same concept, wrong thing. Yeah, yeah, that's more likely. Mrs. Sato, there are some things in the world that it's perfectly fine never to know about. Ever. Oh, so as I said, I'm sure they're fruit liquors or umeboshi, aren't they? Of, of course. Really just trying to be in denial here, isn't he? A table and a set of sharp tools. When you consider each in isolation, it all looks quite innocent. So why is it that when you put them side by side, they seem so horribly disturbing? It might be best not to ponder it too deeply. Seeing the large tome that's open on the desk does make me wonder, though. How can anybody concentrate on bookwork, with this acrid? Or is it I think it's acrid. Acrid odor of chemicals in the air. I don't know. You'd either have to have a cast iron constitution, or a really terrible sense of smell. I don't think there's anything else to look at. No. Cool. Let's go. Alright, Sholmes. If you're here. Oh, the policeman's gone. Oh my, no wonder it's called the House of Horrors. I'd like to turn on my heels and go straight home, via the confectionery. Being scared makes you crave sweets, I can understand that. I was looking forward to a reunion after 6 months away, but there's no sign of Mr. Sholmes anywhere. That's strange. He should be here investigating the abduction of the waxwork. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later. No, he has to be here, come on. He's not? Wait, he's not here. Or unless he's there. Hold on. I want to see Susato's reactions to these. Oh, what a horrifying scene. A murderer caught in the grisly act. I know, and in case you were wondering, it's the one with the big knife that's supposed to be the killer. I don't think anybody would be in any doubt about that, surely. And did you know that according to the description, the bathtub at the back has no particular significance? What? Really? I would have thought it was meant to show that the killer had also worked in a bathhouse peddling criminal wares. No. Aha! We have a new theory. So funny. Okay, this one. This one's posture reveals his weakness. Sorry? The killer's stance leaves him wide open to attack. I'm quite sure I could see him off. With a Susato takedown, then a Susato squash, and finally a Susato smash. Right. And if that doesn't render the culprit unconscious, a Susato slam should finish him. Wow, how many moves do you have, Susato? You should be in a fighting game. A Susato slam. Oh, I'm sorry, it's rather hard to explain. Leave yourself open slightly and I'll demonstrate. No! Absolutely not. Please no. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Okay, what about this one? The old policeman isn't here now, obviously. Juror number 6. I still can't believe he just happened to be on the jury, though. I don't understand that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet You do seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you? It's just how Ace Attorney seems to work. Alright, is Sholmes in here? Ah yes, the heavy curtains in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whatever's on the other side of them, you just know it's going to be terrifying, don't you? The sign says it's the Madame Tuspel's special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside. I know! Can you believe that? Pay more money, as if we haven't been scared enough already. It's not my doing, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, Susato. Okay, so he's not here. Never mind. I thought he'd be here, but okay, no. I guess not. Alright, Sholmes, where are you? Here? Obviously, maybe home would make sense, but still. No! Did I not finish something? What about here? No. God damn it. Chief Justice Office? No. Prison? No. Did I miss something? Oh wait, let me look at this actually. Look here, Mrs. Sato. Oh yes, the wood's cracked and broken a little. I suppose it fell from such a height. I suppose because it fell from such a height. Yes, from the height of which the balloon was flying, down into the crystal tower below. A fall of about 30 feet, or 9 meters. Leaving the man inside tragically dead. Okay, so that was needed. Anything else? No, okay. Okay, let me try the photo. Never mind. Alright, keep your abundant hair on. What about this? Okay, never mind. Okay, no, never mind. Sorry I asked. Sorry, I'm going. Stop. Okay. No. No, okay, not that. What about this? Nope. What about this? Ah! Okay. About this, Gina. Yeah, I'm still learning my letters at the moment. Only know A to E, so if it ain't too much bleeding trouble. Actually, Gina, it's the back of the card that's important. Wait, hold on. Okay. How come? There's just a little smudge on the back, that's all. It turns out that this is a very high quality French machine oil. It has a very particular scent, apparently. You don't say. Let's have a whiff, then. Oh, Toby! Oh my god, have Toby smell it. No, we didn't mean that you should smell it. Oh, right. You mean Toby. Yes, Toby! Toby, the lifesaver, MVP. His sense of smell is so good, he can track people over the oceans, can't he? Professor Harebrain informed us that this oil is unique to Mr. Drebber's workshop. Sniff it, boy. Come on, Toby. Oh my god, you're so cute. Yes! I think he's picked up a scent. So you mean, if he follows the scent of this oil, Toby could lead us to the Dodgy Cove's workshop? That's right. That's exactly what we were hoping. Alright then, we'll give it a go. I'll just borrow that. What? Wait, when did you... once a pickpocket. If I can lead everyone to the Drever's workshop, I'll be the boss's boss before next week. I don't think that's how it works, but... Oh yes, Gina. I'm sure you'll be promoted. Poor Gregson. Okay, good. Right then, Otto. Leave it to me. Sorry? We're gonna get going after that dodgy engineer cove right this minute. Wait, I wanna go. Oh, but hang on. Someone's supposed to be on guard duty here all the time. I'm afraid we can't help. We need to get on with our investigation as well, Gina. Oh, right. Oh, well, never mind. It ain't gonna be me what gets in the neck. It'll be the boss. Poor Gregson. Again. Where is Gregson, though? Ready, Toby? Got that oil scent, have ya? Come on then, boy. See you later. Wait. But what? I do hope the scent of that oil leads them to the Swindler's workshop. Yes, I hope so too. Ideally before the dog swims across the channel to France. Yeah, that would not be good. Now, can we see Sholmes? Maybe. Oh, Sholmes. No. Maybe he's home. Mr. Sholmes? No. Okay. Nope. I know he's not there, but I just thought I'd check anyway. And we were just here, so no. Prison? Where do I go? Oh dear. Chief Justice? No. My room? No! Okay, hold on. Here. The book. Look at this big, thick book here. It appears to be an accounting ledger. It's a record of the forensic investigation team's spending, I think. Oh? What is it? It's clear that the team purchases various equipment and supplies on a monthly basis, but... well, one entry seems rather strange. Really? In what way? They're buying 500 scalpels every month. What? Wait, no. Maybe it's a sanitation thing? It does seem a bit strange, you're right. 500 scalpels a month. What could they possibly be using all of them for? Oh, that's what we need to look at, got it. We're just looking... we were looking for you. Sorry, we, had something we wanted to ask you, but you weren't here, so... Okay. It was you who examined the victim's body. Mr. Asmund's body, I mean. So we came to ask you about your findings, on Lord Strongheart's advice. Very well. If the Lord Chief Justice has given his consent, I'll tell you what our investigation revealed. But when you're done, you must leave immediately. Alright, we'll leave. Sorry. Alright. So, your findings, please. So, you want to know what the forensics investigation team determined from its examination of the scene? We do. Ooh, nice animation! The victim, Mr. Odie Osman, who disappeared from the experimentation stage amid an explosion, and the Mr. Osman who appeared moments later partway up the Crystal Tower, were, without question, one and the same person. That is the team's conclusion. What? Then how did he get there? Or maybe that tunnel, maybe like it led to a different place? But that can't be right. If it was an elaborate trick, we can only speculate about how it was carried out. Weird. I'm so confused. Let's see if two people who look very similar to each other were involved. They could have made it appear as if one single person had switched places, couldn't they? Very true, but sadly in this instance, that was not the case. The man who disappeared and the man who subsequently reappeared was the same person. The fingerprints at the scene make that quite evident. I wonder if Mr. Asman has a twin. But I don't know if twins have the same exact fingerprint, unless they're identical, but then at the same time, do identical twins have the same fingerprints? I mean, I feel kind of stupid asking, but... Oh wow, that's like the first. Identical twins do not have identical fingerprints, even though their identical genes give them very similar patterns. I see, got it, okay. Okay. They do not. Confirmed from Google. That the instantaneous kinesis actually took place. So, where does that leave us? No, I think that we saw the thing on the bottom of the machine that it could have... The cage went down, maybe there's a tunnel under, and they booked it to, the tower, and then they died. But I don't know. My team was tasked with investigating, not drawing conclusions. Oh, there's a snake! I mean, it's not real, it's golden, but that's cool. Coming out of her sleeve. Unless it is real, I don't know, but it's not moving. Instantaneous kinesis is impossible, and yet the body did move from one place to the other. This hasn't cleared anything up at all. It's made the whole thing even more of a mystery. Oh no. Oh. Who are you? Your mask is kinda cool. Mama, what is this? Where did she spring from? And did she just call the doctor Mama? This is a lawyer, dear. Oh. Hello. To meet you. Pleased to meet you. Yes, I'm a defense lawyer. Ryunosuke Naruho. Mama? Yes? Can I cut this one up? No, you cannot. What? Oh my god. I've never seen inside an Eastern person before. I want to know what it looks like. It's the same. We're still human. Of course you can't. It's a live specimen, as you can very well see. A bit unhinged. Boring. I think I just had a near-death experience. Oh dear, Mr. Naruhodo, you're as pale as a corpse. Don't say that. Then let's leave before I'm mistaken for one. Well, I think we've done all the investigating we can here for now. If we could just determine the whereabouts of Mr. Drebber, I'm sure Gina and little Toby won't let us down. Now then, do you think we ought to try to speak with Mr. Sholmes at this point? We have things to discuss, and I'm dying to meet him after all these months. Oh, right, yes. Yes, it's quite possible he might know something useful. You're right. We ought to find him at Madame Tuspel's. He's supposed to be working there as a temporary waxwork exhibit. But he wasn't there when we went there. Yes, Iris told me all about his latest unusual venture. Alright, we'll go.